Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome back. So today we're doing a final test drive, brief road trip video in an ICON FJ44. This one started out as a 1970 FJ40 that was beat to hell. So we gave it a new life as an ICON, and we're happy to have done so. The 44s seem to be dominating sales more and more these days. People really like the versatility and the added cargo and added passenger capacity. So really, mostly we're building 40s and 44s almost exclusively. This one is number 113. That includes all FJs that we have delivered with ICON. It'd be too confusing to number the 4 different FJ series. I can barely remember the numbers as it is. So let's see, what can we talk about? 430 horse, 440 torque, hypo 5.7 LS motor. If you're a major LS geek, when you see under hood, you'll not believe me. That's because we work with our engine supplier and say, hey, we want the 5.7 aluminum block and sexier LS heads, but we want the Vortec truck intended injectors, intake, and Fiat or front engine accessory drive, because that way I can run a mechanical fan and fan clutch instead of an electric fan. And the injectors and intake are designed more around the torque curve appropriate for a truck of this weight. We're running the 4L65E automatic GM tranny with overdrive. And that in turn sends power through to the Atlas to twin stick, shift on the fly, part-time 4-wheel drive transfer case. This is the Highlander version with 3.5 gears in low range and 1.1 in high range. Cool thing about the Atlas twin sticks, so you can control front and rear independent of one another, but there's joints and linkage designed to not allow you to do something catastrophic like put the front axle in low and the rear in high. Whew, what a mess that would make. We have ARB locking differentials in the front and rear axles with the dedicated air compressor. And on the outer end of those axles, of course, we're running the ICON Sport brakes developed with our friends at Brembo. Killer brakes, T40, 41, 2-piece hat hardware, slotted, vented, super durable, 6-piston front calipers, 4-piston rear, plus a dedicated parking brake in the rear. We like Hydro Boost these days, so we're running a Wildwood Master with a Hydro Boost assembly mated to that, which takes power from the power steering pump and uses that to compound your foot pressure on the pedal. Works really, really well. I've pretty much stopped using vacuum assist brakes and gone solely to Hydro Boost. I'm really, really pleased with that system. So let's see, yeah, mechanically, that's pretty much it. Cosmetically, this truck is finished in the ever so popular ICON Volcanic Black. That's an SDIC military grade polyester Teflon hybrid powder coat finish. The body is 5052 H32 unannealed 5/32 thick aluminum, with the exception of the hood. The hood we still get from Toyota, and that's brand new steel. I love the powder coat finish. Not a big fan of paint. Modern paint kind of sucks. First trail, you're screwed. Get the California sage bush pinstriping effect immediately. This powder coat is way more durable than paint, literally by a factor of probably 20. Probably its Achilles heel, though, is that since it is a baked-on finish at high heat, it's not applicable to many base metals. Like traditional car body would just warp to all hell, and that really wouldn't pan out. The other thing is, on an ICON or any powder-coated bodied vehicle, you know, if you screw up a fender or door or some bolt-on part, cakewalk. We literally can ship you the part. You can play Legos and unbolt and bolt on without it ever going to even a body shop. But if you damage the main components like the chassis, then you got to take the whole thing apart and isolate that body part so you can put it in the oven and bake it. Only seen that happen 2 times. So far, and the durability makes it totally worth it. So there you go. We offer this engineered cardinal powder coat in many different colors. They all have the same technology behind them, and it's just the pigments that we monkey with each time. So there you go. Exterior, we have the LED light bar in the front. We have LED lights integrated into the bumper. It's customer request, kind of like we did on the Peterson Special. We have the Warren winch upgraded with the synthetic cable, which is quite nice. That, as well as the Haas Fair lead, both come from our friends at Viking. Really good stuff. What else? We've got an aux light in the rear. We have reverse camera. We have custom mounts for traditional style roof rack for bikes, skis, surfboards, whatever you want. That actually has nothing to do with the soft top. It integrates to the roll bar, so you can take your top off, put the rack back on, which is cool for beach days or whatever the heck you want to do. Moving on to the inside, this truck is, well, it's pretty much loaded. So we have the Chilowich textiles, we have seat heaters in the 4 front seats, we have the tuck and tumble removable 3rd row seat, we have the new CNC hardware for the front seat and 2nd row, recline paddles and covers for the hinge point. We have, kind of like all of them nowadays, you know, we redesigned the dash. So now you have the open close control extruded aluminum anodized climate vents. You have the new format knobs with lights, wiper, fan, vent, and temp. Yes, I have not changed the F yet, but soon I shall. You have the powder-coated machined aluminum glove box and instrument face. You got the Dakota Digital ICON collaborative design gauges and clock. What else do we have? We have the fire extinguisher, the ICON fire extinguisher, the ICON Sport pedals, the super cool ICON pen. Have you seen the ICON pen? They're pretty cool. So they're like a rifle lever situation made out of aluminum. They got our lizard on them. They're kind of neat. Those sit in our center console design right between the cup holders, and for like the umpteenth time I just redesigned the center console. So I added a little tray here in the front for like your phone, your wallet, your smokes, whatever. What else did I do? I don't know, a couple other details, but I think I covered those in a previous video. We have the newly updated parking brake handle. Chilowich textile option is not only on the seat, but on the removable rubber-backed and Dynamat-lined floor mats. The Rosen sun visors now with the ICON brand lizard etched into them. Check it out. Can you see that from there? You see the Lizzie? That came out kind of cool. Just trying to find new and exciting ways to play with my new laser etcher. New rear view mirror, auto dimming, new outside rear view mirrors, kick-ass, best mirror on the market. We spent a lot of money designing those, but people really do seem to appreciate them. Oh, another thing on the console. We changed the top console pad for our production units to leather, and then we embossed the ICON lizard in there, so a little bit of an unnecessary detail, but I like it, so I hope you do. So that's probably enough. You guys have seen plenty of these FJ videos thus far. Oh yeah, we got the new inside door release and the map pockets on the front doors and on the second row doors. But all right, I said I was going to shut up, so I shall. Any questions, give us a call. 818-280-3333. ICON 4x4 is the website. Facebook, there's an ICON 4x4. I'm trying to be better about keeping it up, which I'm being better. More fun stuff's on my personal page, Jonathan Ward. Instagram, ICON 4x4. Thank you again. Have a great day. Appreciate you taking the time to watch.